Hey, if I'm bleeding profusely from an open wound, should I see a doctor?
Not if you just cut yourself, but if it's been more than an hour you should. Unless we are talking about a figurative wound in your heart.
Ha ha ha, you know me all too well. Does your practice work with those kinds of wounds?
I think what you need is a love doctor. Or a hot date. Most likely either one would work. But I'm really not supposed to provide that kind of service for my patients.
Ha ha ha, you doctors and your codes of conduct.
I'm not saying I can't be, but expensive jewelry and fancy restaurants can sometimes be very influential.
Good grief, then I wouldn't be any better than a drug representative, except it's illegal for them to do that anymore, so I would assume the same applies to me.
Look, you are not backed by a major corporation and do not have to submit to a specific code of conduct. Even some of the smaller drug companies don't have to follow those rules. Plus, I wouldn't tell.
This all sounds so seedy. Back alley jewelry exchanges, incognito restaurant visits.
But you might want to consider the love doctor instead. Might get away with just a copay. And a cheap bottle of wine is only about $6 if you decide just to turn to drinking. But I really can't recommend that.
I think I have to have referral for a love doctor on my insurance.